channel. If you're new here, I'm Rachel and I'm 34 weeks pregnant with boy-girl twins through the process of IVF, and I'm finally at the point where I'm packing my hospital bag. So I'm really excited. It feels like it's been forever to get to this point, not only through like our infertility journey, but then at times it feels like the pregnancy went really fast, but other times it just feels like it's been dragging on. So I'm really excited to meet these babies, and I'm really excited that I'm at the point where I'm actually packing my bag. If you're packing your hospital bag, or if you've already packed a hospital bag, for whatever reason you're watching, I'm glad you're here. And get your fingers ready to type something along the lines of how much I've overpacked, because I know I have. I'm just that type of person. I was watching a couple of videos to like prepare for this one and figure out what I wanted to put in my bag, and one of them cracked me up. It was Angie from This Gathered Nest, her video where she was packing her hospital bag. She was like, unless you're helping me carry the bag, you don't get a say in what's in it. So I thought that was really funny. Also very true. Like, I don't care if I overpack. I would much rather have way more than I need than feel like I missed out on something that I needed. With that said, this is all of the stuff that I'm putting in my hospital bag. Now this excludes Brad's stuff because he is going to pack whatever he wants to put in there on his own. So this doesn't include Brad's stuff. This is all just my stuff and the stuff that I have for the babies. Let's get started. Oh gosh, where do I even begin? I think I'll start with the baby stuff. I have a few random things. I'm bringing my own burp cloths. We actually had a very sweet friend make these for us, so I'm gonna bring along a couple of those, and then a few swaddle cloths just in case. So I have a couple of those. I'm bringing a package of baby wipes. I have cloth baby wipes that I'll be using at home here instead of disposables, but I got these in some like welcome package to like when I registered at Target or something. So I'm gonna bring these along because I hear the ones in the hospital aren't great. And then I have a couple of these. I know this is kind of frowned upon when you're trying to exclusively breastfeed at first, but with twins I just don't know what to expect, and I'm sure they'll have pacifiers there, but I have a lot of these types of pacifiers, and I've heard like whatever they get used to at the beginning is what they prefer. So I'm gonna bring these along just in case, and also maybe for the ride home, I'm not sure. So those are gonna be packed. And then a few outfits. I don't know how long we're gonna be there. Like if I end up having a C-section, everything is so up in the air. That's why this bag is so hard to pack. Like I don't know if I'm having a vaginal delivery or a C-section. I don't know if I'm gonna have one of each. I don't know if the babies are gonna be ridiculously premature and have to be in the NICU for a while. So I'm just preparing for like the longest day, and then if we leave within 2 days, it's a bonus. So I have a lot of outfits for them. This is ridiculous. I have preemie onesies. So I have 3 of those. And then I have a couple of newborn onesies. 4. I have 4 newborn onesies, which seem a lot larger than the preemie onesies. So I kind of hope they fit in these and are too big for the preemie ones I got, because those are tiny, tiny, really little. So I have some outfits for them. I also have their coming home outfit. If you follow us on Instagram, I posted these on there the other day. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. So I ended up making them their own little onesie. Well, first of all, one of our subscribers, Amy, sent these little coats for them, which are super adorable. That'll be very appropriate because they're gonna be coming home sometime in December, which in South Carolina is a blistering 60-degree average. Who knows what the weather will be like though. But then I made this for Lindell. So that's her little onesie. It's short sleeved, but it'll have this jacket with it. And then a little pair of sweatpants and a cute little pair of socks. And then for Bear, he has this cute little jacket that matches Lindell's, but it's gray. And then his onesie, so that's Bear's little onesie. And then he has the little striped sweatpants and little gray socks. So very cozy on their way home from the hospital. Okay, moving on. A nursing pillow, and I have no idea which one of these I'm gonna bring. Oh, if you watched my last update, I'll link it in the card up here. I have this rib injury, so doing this is a little bit difficult, but I have this pillow, which is a single nursing pillow, and I was debating whether or not I wanted to even keep it because I have 2 other twin nursing pillows. I think I'm gonna keep it just in case tandem nursing is too much, and then if I don't end up using it, I can just take it back later. So it's also a lot smaller than a twin nursing pillow, so it might be good to take to the hospital. So I have that one as an option. Or this monster, the Twinsy pillow. Speaking of which, anything I talk about in this video, if I'm able to find a link for it so that you can follow the link directly and get your own, it'll be in the description box below. So this one I just got, or I found it on Amazon and registered for it and got it from the Coons family. So thank you guys very much. It is a monster of a pillow though. I don't think I'm gonna take this to the hospital. I think that would just be embarrassing. So I'll probably take this or some version of this that's cheaper but would be good for the hospital. I've heard that it gets pretty boring and you get pretty snacky in the hospital, so I packed a snack pack. And this is both for me and for Brad. So I have just like all of our favorite stuff. I have some healthy options and some not so healthy options for when we're hanging out in the hospital, and if we don't want to run to the vending machine every hour or two when we get hungry, then we'll have a little bit of a stash for snacks. This will mostly be for Brad, I'm sure. This little belly support thing, it's like for your belly and for your back, and it's approved for both if you have a vaginal delivery or a C-section, but it is just like a support belt that you put on and it just kind of holds everything together. It's supposed to be really good for recovery after either type of delivery. So, and it wasn't expensive. There were some that were very expensive, and the ones that were like the highest rated and also the most expensive were like a full bodysuit. Like they were like a full piece swimsuit. And I just can't imagine that would be very convenient when you're like going to the bathroom a lot and like changing your Depends, and I don't know what to expect, but I just felt like this would be a lot more convenient. It was only like 12 bucks. Dry shampoo. I love the company Living Proof. I use it for my, like when I do my hair naturally curly, I use the Living Proof curl cream, and it smells really good and I love it. And I'm a huge fan of dry shampoo too, because I only wash my hair twice a week maximum. And so like if I just need a fluff or if I want it to smell good or fresh or whatever, I just use dry shampoo and it works really well. My hair never ever gets greasy, so it's not like I ever need to do like powder or anything if it's been a while since I washed my hair. I do like dry shampoo for the fluffing. I also brought like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, and a little like thing for Brad. His shampoo and conditioner and body wash is one of those like 3-in-1. I don't know how guys do it. I can't imagine using one thing for my hair and my body, and like that be my conditioner too. Whatever. I packed this just in case we end up needing to do full showers at the hospital. I hear like the hospital soaps and everything aren't great. So kind of along those lines, I have like this little personal tote that I picture. I've never done this, so this is just what I'm picturing and what I've kind of learned from watching other people's videos. If I'm bound to my bed or just like hanging out there for most of the day, I want to have a little stash of things that I can have right next to me to freshen up if needed. I got this from Walmart actually, and I put in like hair ties and bobby pins, some like makeup removing wipes, which I already had, lotion, face wash, toothbrush, toothpaste, floss, a little handheld mirror in case I need to use that, like face lotion. So I have all of that stuff, and then most of my makeup I at least have one somewhat duplicate of everything that I use, which I don't really use very much makeup. I just use like a foundation, a blush, and a mascara really. I have like one of each of those in here in case I want to freshen up and put on some makeup, which I imagine I will, to feel a little bit more human after delivery. And so I have that all in this little pack that's handy, and I can just set it right by my bed. In addition to that, I have like these wipes that, they're shea butter wipes. I really like these. We do this church retreat thing, and it's like a 3.5-day retreat, and you may get one like decent shower, maybe 2. But these things are really nice to have in between for like just kind of freshening up and wiping yourself down. I'm no stranger to having to do that. It's like what you do when you go camping or whatever. And these wipes are perfect for that. So I'm bringing some wipes to freshen up. I have these slippers, which I searched high and low for, and my mom ended up finding them that were perfect. I wanted a slip-on slipper that doesn't have a back on it, that I can just, you know, step out of bed and put on. So got those. And then also just some flip-flops for shower shoes. I was reading like a nurse's guide to what you should bring in your hospital bag when you deliver, and I never would have thought of this, but it mentioned getting a hospital gown. They're not that expensive. This one was like $25. And she said, this is disgusting, but she said, like, I know what happens in those gowns and I see how they wash them. I would buy your own gown. So I got really grossed out by the thought of that. And this is basically just a hospital gown. So it has like the Velcro where it opens up in the front. It's just a little cuter and it's never been used. It's my own. And if I just need to toss it afterwards, then I'll toss it afterwards. So I got this. Hopefully the hospital lets me wear it. I'll bring it along. If they don't, I'm not gonna freak out, but I'm excited to have the option to wear that. And then of course I have my pink blush robe. This thing's beautiful. So I'm bringing that along. And these things I got, I think on Amazon. I'm losing track of what all I got where. But these are awesome. They're just like a really lightweight robe. And then they have a nursing like tank top dress thing that you put underneath it that matches. So it unclicks here and becomes like a nursing gown. I got a couple of different colors. I got gray, this pretty coral color, and then this one is just a nightgown, but it's made for nursing, so I think it opens up. Yeah, so it has a little pocket inside here so you can wear that and nurse. Again, I'm bringing a lot because I'm anticipating the worst case scenario where I'm in the hospital for like 4 or 5 days and I'm gonna want a fresh outfit to wear every day. So luckily it won't take up that much room. And then this is just another little nursing nightgown that I got on Amazon. Got those. That should be plenty for me to wear. And none of them were really expensive, so if I'm a bloody mess and I ruin them, then it's really no big deal. My friend Josephine actually had a bunch of extra of these, and so she gave these to me. It's nursing pads. I'm sure they're gonna have these at the hospital, but I'm just the type of person that feels like I wanna be over-prepared. So I'm bringing some nursing pads along. In addition to that, I'm bringing like these Maxi Pads. I'm sure they have Maxi Pads, but I don't know if I'm gonna like them or if that mesh underwear will jive with me or whatever. Like, I just would like to have the option of having my own. And if that plan doesn't work, then I have the old Depends. And these are awesome. If you've never seen a Depend, let me show you. I've never had the pleasure of meeting a Depend before now, but I had to take one out of the wrapper just to see what I was up against. And I mean, this thing's pretty legit. It's gonna go up like really high. Like if I have a C-section, I feel like that's gonna be over my incision, but it's pretty soft. So we'll see. I don't know, we'll see how that works. And then the inside looks like a puppy pad. Anyway, I have a whole package of Depends in case that's the route I go. And I just want to have options because I don't know what's going to work best for me. I guess what works best for one person doesn't always work best for the next person. We will have options. If we go the natural delivery route, then I have tucks because that usually leads to hemorrhoids or a lot of just like inflammation and swelling. So these are going to help. Ugh. This, I guess, will help with that. I was told to get tucks, so I got tucks. And then there's also the Dermaplast, which I never knew existed. Apparently it's just like a numbing spray that you can use on the area after all of that trauma to help it feel more numb and not so painful and swollen. So a combination of tucks and this Dermaplast should take care of that area as much as possible. On the subject of discomfort, I know from friends that have told me that breastfeeding from the get-go can be very painful and it takes a while to get comfortable with the latch and all that. So I got this nipple shield in case the hospital doesn't have one. I'm sure they're gonna have all of this, but you know what? This stuff is small and it's going in my bag. But yeah, I'm not even sure how this thing really works. In terms of the actual bag, we decided to go with like a full-on rolly suitcase. And we have a couple, but they're old and like the zipper came off of one of them and we needed new luggage anyway. So we looked on Amazon and we found a pack. I mean, it looks like a really great deal. It's a pack of 3 different sized rolly suitcases that are like the hard shell, and it was only 160 bucks. So we went ahead and ordered those because we kind of needed luggage anyway, but that's what we're gonna put all of this stuff in. The baby stuff I might put in their diaper bag just to keep it separate. And then Brad will probably have his own like duffel bag. Long story short, when we get to the hospital, we're gonna look like we're moving in. And I'm okay with it. In addition to this stuff, there's a few other things I'm gonna bring, like large underwear in case I end up wearing like my own underwear. And also I have a bunch of nursing bras already that I bought to wear throughout my pregnancy just because my bra size changed so much. So I'm gonna have those along with me, and they're nursing, they double as nursing bras too. So I'll have those in there, and maybe my own pillow. That's all that's going in my diaper bag. That's all. Like, that's not very much. If there's anything I've forgotten, please leave a comment below. If you just want to tell me how much I've overpacked, that's fine. I'm not gonna take anything out. Thank you for watching, and this is a first time mom's packing for twins, and I have no idea what to expect. So this is probably hilarious to some of you. So anyway, give this a thumbs up if you liked it. Hit the subscribe button if you want to keep watching our journey. We've got a couple of weeks left, and we're going to be putting all of this stuff to use. So stay tuned, and we'll see you next time. Bye.